Welcome to Personal Gov. I'm JP.WATKINS. And today we're going to tackle an issue that so many people are really wrestling with. And that's just being overwhelmed, feeling powerless. Personal governance is really about self-empowerment through self-improvement and discovering and developing those inner resources so that you can deal with adversity. And that may sound a little oversimplified, like, all I got to do is look inside and things gonna magically be better. A lot of times we tend to be real cynical and we tend to be half-hearted in our efforts. So the one thing I want to put to you, A, I'm not saying it's easy. It's really not. And B, a lot of times you are going to have to force yourself to do what you know you need to do. Because a lot of times we wait for our feelings, right? I want to feel, I don't feel like working out. You know how many times I get up and go for my run, go for my walk, I don't feel like working out? Most of the time. But I know I got type 2 diabetes, I'm overweight. And if I'm laying down, that's not helping me, And I know, I just recently lost a cousin. He had a series of major strokes. My dad's sick, terminal cancer. I done lost a lot of loved ones due to obesity and, different secondary, arguably, in many cases, preventable diseases. So I can just say, I don't feel like doing it. And that's true. It's my choice, or I want to eat this. And sometimes I struggle. I get to that place where I want to do some emotional eating. But I don't just say, I can't. So a lot of times, like today, I had some peanuts, not even peanuts, it was some pecans, some almonds, and pistachios. I had some chicken breasts. I did have a lot, but that's what I had versus having some fried chicken. And the chicken breast was, it was baked chicken versus having fried KFC. I love KFC and churches and all that stuff that ain't good for me. Sometimes I will have KFC, but not all the time. And it used to be a time where I would eat terrible 3, 4, 5 times a day, every day. So now I may eat terrible 2, 3 times a week. And my goal is to keep fighting to get it to where I'm eating well most of the time and at a normal, healthy weight and feeling better and being healthier. But I have to force myself. I have to say, hey, look, what's more important? I'm not going to let the desire for having phenomenal food prevent me from having a phenomenal life. So I have to tell them, say, hey, just get up, just go for a walk. A lot of times I trick myself, man, just go for a walk for 5 minutes. But once I get up, I'm good. A lot of times you just don't want to get out that bed. So a lot of times you have to give yourself that, but you know what? I know I need this. You have to literally force yourself. And you got to give yourself that 5-second rule. You know what? I know I need to get up and go work out. Get up, 1,000, 2,000. Come 3,000, you start getting up. By 5,000, you up, getting dressed, getting out. Don't delay. So that's the thing. I want you to know that you do have power. And some of the power, only you can cut on the own switch. If it's off, nobody's going to cut it on for you. Only you. You got to dig inside. You got to say, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of being overwhelmed. You have to say, boom. And if you can't do it on your own, you got to ask for help. You got to be willing to accept help. That's what you got to do. Nobody can do it for you but you. It's just like going to the bathroom. I used to tell my kids, hey, look, there's certain things in life that you got to do for you. When you got to go do the number 1 or number 2, no matter how much I love you, I'm your dad, I love you, I can't do it for you. You got to do it for you. And that's all I'm saying. in the most loving, sensitive way that I can. You got to take action or get up, change that attitude, and ask for help. Because sometimes we suffer in silence. Can't nobody help us if they don't know we suffering in silence. And a lot of times if we got an attitude of, I ain't going to ask nobody, I don't need no help, I don't want no help, then only we can change that attitude. Only we can ask. And only we can accept that help. So I hope this has been helpful. In the meantime, persist, believe, and you will achieve.